It is the day after my fort got taken down. I'm out looking for new locations to build because it is only July. It's not even July yet, actually. We got 2 months to cook. We're gonna see what we can do. What was great about the last location was the beach was beautiful. There was lots of driftwood and it's a very busy beach, so people got to enjoy it and actually use it. That's the reason we don't build it on a private beach, is because what's the point if no one actually gets to experience it? So I'm out checking this beach. Lots of driftwood. It's also far enough away from houses where I won't be causing too much noise because we got power tools. There's some sailboats and stuff there. That's kind of cool. Imagine we built it on like that thing. I'm checking out a different area and this is pretty sick. There's a nice walk-in. I've been walking for probably 4 minutes so far. Well, I made it to the beach. That is not something we want to see. We don't want to fuck around with that because then people get pissed off. I was just right over there checking the other one out. There's something here. Little beach fort. We can do better than that though. Little fire. Right on. This is pretty sweet. Not bad. Not bad for amateurs. The vibe isn't quite here, and also I walked for like 12 minutes to get here, so not ideal. So this area, other than it being some sort of environmental area where they're trying to protect some farm or something, it's all right. There's not a lot of sand, not a lot of area to work with. Lots of wood though, which is a little bit surprising. Gonna have to say no to this area because it took me way too long to get out here. I'm not lugging all my shit out here. And also just, I don't know, the vibes aren't vibing. And if the vibes aren't vibing, we're not gonna build. All right, we are at the final spot that I'm checking out today. That's what we're working with. A little cruise ship in the back. Not a ton of sandy area. This spot might be a flop. I'm gonna keep looking around in the area, but it's not looking too hot. There's a lot of rock, not enough beach, and there's lots of signs saying that there's protective birds and all that fun stuff that I don't really want to mess with. Birds. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. I'm here with Owen. We have found our pretty much location that we're going to build at. We got a nice cover with the tree. It's a good 5-minute walk from like any public area. And we're going to start digging holes to see if it's actually going to work. Storm, we don't really have a set idea. We're just going to wing this one.
Yeah, go with the flow. Something like that.
This is Owen.
Yep. Yeah, here, me and Kyle out on the fort, just plugging away.
Right on. We got some holes dug. After digging the holes, we have severely taken the sand for granted because those rocks were not fun to dig through.
Thanks, Kyle.
We're gonna put the first post in. We got our circle mapped out. So hole 1, Owen dug that hole.
Just gave up another miracle. Center of intention where the centerfold.
Should we put that end up?
We should probably chop it so it's flat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This end's not too bad.
it's not bad. Maybe even just so it sits flat. Actually, that's not bad. Let's just put that in the bottom.
Spare material up top or whatever.
We'll have to cut this regardless.
Yeah.
We got these two in. We're saying it looks pretty sick with how the branches are gonna hover over it. So it's kind of gonna be like encaved in a tree.
Don't you know? In the dark, stop looking for the bar that was out of sight. Now we're blooming in the light just like we're miracles.
Testing it out. Not bad.
Gotta
Yeah.
make the site safe.
Look at that unit right there. Wow.
More posts for the fort.
cut number 1 of the fort. That's a good one.
Do some hand sanding, bro.
Thanks.
Actually, this is gonna really sting. Nope.
Oh.
There you go.
Nothing better than a Home Depot receipt.
A little bit of paper. Well, guys, aside from the first cut, we're looking at half of the fort in its early stages. But it's been pretty, not a lot of time actually, right, Kyle?
No, it's been like 2 hours.
Yeah. Pretty good progress, I'd say.
Nice. Oh yeah, no, it's like pretty much the same height. I just come down a little bit. Owen just left, so it's just me now. We got 5 posts in. They're a bit loose just because it's rocky and not sand like the old ones. I'm gonna put some bracing on the bottom. That's gonna be my next mission for probably an hour or 2. If I can, I'm gonna try to put some bracing on the top going across, but it's kind of hard by myself. So we got this one in, the notch them around the posts. I'm gonna run it all the way around so everything's connected, and then same at the top. Yeah, that's not good. My blade just broke, so I'm gonna have to try and use my chainsaw, and hopefully one of the boys can bring out a saw blade because I want to get these bottoms in before I leave today. So this concludes today. Off camera, I put that post in over there. That was a bitch to put in by myself. And then over here, I got these bottom beams, these bottom beams. I was not able to put the tops in today because I was by myself and my batteries were getting low. So I'm just gonna call it and come back a different day to finish that. I'm hoping that the frame is done in 2 days. That would be ideal. As this is my first video, honestly, I'm not too sure what I should be filming or talking about. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know down below. Thanks for watching and peace.